You are welcome again. Today we'll be talking about circumference of a circle with example for illustration. So what do we mean by circumference? Circumference is the distance around a circle. As we can see here, already drawn on the board, the distance around this circle is called circumference. And then the line that runs through the center of the circle to the circumference is called radius. Therefore, here will be the radius. This line is radius, which is 14 meters. So we'll be using an example to illustrate how to calculate the circumference of a circle. Assuming that we are asked to find, let's look at this problem. Find the circumference. Find the circumference. Circumference of a circle with radius 14 meters as given us on the board. Find the circumference of a circle with radius 14 meters. So how do we calculate this? The circumference of this figure, which is circumference. The circumference of a circle is calculated using two formulas. The first one is pi d, and then the second one is 2 pi r. These are the two formulas we use in calculating circumference of a circle. The first one is pi multiplies diameter, and then the second one is 2 multiplying pi and then multiplying the radius. So in this figure, we are given radius, and we're going to choose the right formula that we're going to use in calculating the circumference of the circle above, and that is this one, because radius is given and not diameter. But if diameter is given, we will use this one. So using this one now and substituting, we have what? We have that the circumference of a circle of this circle is what? 2 times pi. Pi is always 22/7 or 3 point something. So here we'll be using 22/7. So 2 times pi, which is 22/7, then times the radius. The radius here is 14/1. So let's divide. 7 here 1, 7 here 2. Multiplying out, we have 2 multiplies 2, 4. 4 times 22 will give us 88 meters as our circumference. What if we are given the second problem and we are given that the radius is 7 centimeters and we are asked to find the circumference? What will be the value of the circumference? So applying the same formula here, we have that, okay, let's see. Let's change this to diameter so that we can use the second method. If the diameter is 7, how are we going to calculate the circumference? So let's assume that the diameter is 7. And so we'll be using the first formula, which means that circumference of a circle is pi, which says that circumference of a circle is pi d. So substituting now, we have that the circumference is what? Pi d. Pi is 22/7. Then d is already 7/1. Dividing, we have just 22 left. So the circumference of that circle is 22 centimeters. And that's the final answer here. If you find this video interesting, please give it a thumbs up by liking it. Bye bye.